do kind of dislike people who are fanatical. You know, well, it's not that I just dislike them, I find them boring, in fact. People who are fanatical about what they eat, fanatical about what they, their exercises. You know, I think that is a kind of a sickness in itself. But I do think that it's marvelous that we are all becoming more aware and trying to become our own doctors in a sense. You know, listening to our own body saying to us, for instance, I did, you know, you've really got to do some exercises. You know, you're getting a little too old to think that you can just sit in front of the telly at night without, you know, because even though I run around, I have a very busy life, I think you have to stretch your body, but then there is the relaxing too. There are actually a couple of rules in this house, and one is that we steam all the vegetables. We never take the skins off the potatoes. We roast them, mash them, bake them, all with the skins on. And, oh, there's one more rule. It's skimmed or semi-skimmed milk. I tell you what we eat a lot of now, whole wheat pasta from the health food shop. And I make my own muesli. And in winter, a lot of soup. We drink so much soup in this house. I particularly eat dried apricots. In fact, I've got my son, Jordan, who's only 7, onto that because we have many faults, many, but one in particular is that we have a very sweet tooth. And my son and my husband and myself. So the dried apricots are quite sweet and raisins are sweet. I mean, I don't say that I don't eat chocolate because I do, I would only be lying. I love it. But, of course, I am aware that it's to overdo anything, you see. As I said before, being fanatical about anything has got to be harmful. I mean, whether it's eating too much, you put on weight, or whether it's not eating enough of the good food. Well, you know, the old sort of cliches that you actually can taste the food more. Mind you, I don't know if I need to taste it more. I particularly love eating. But I think that's rather nice. You know, you wake up in the morning and your mouth doesn't feel filthy. I actually can't be in a very, very crowded room anymore with people smoking for a very long period of time. And I really don't like people smoking in my car either. It has affected me so much stronger since I've stopped smoking. I don't know if I've become more sensitive to it, but for my singing, I breathe much better. I think, you know, sometimes when kids smoke, when they're young, you know, it's to make themselves seem older, or I started, stupidly, thinking that I could lose weight if I started to smoke. Somebody said, you can't, you know, when you smoke you do lose weight, and when you stop smoking you put it on. Well, it didn't work either way for me. When I stopped smoking, I didn't put on an ounce, because I was watching, I suppose I was being very careful. But at the same time, when I started smoking, I didn't lose any weight either. I could smoke and eat and talk and sing, do them all at the same time. So it's a fallacy. But, you know, kids start smoking for different reasons. That was mine, and some to make themselves seem older or more sophisticated. I have finally given up smoking, and I do feel so much better. And I'm extremely vain, and I think that I actually look better. My eyes are clearer, my skin is clearer. It just can't be good for you, you know, to drag in all that smoke. It can't be.
Running enough, getting hot enough to break some sweat, and then getting a shower after, and that makes you feel very, very good. I'm sure people of all ages and both sexes can, with very limited amounts of exercise, get the same kind of good feeling.
I do love my heart, yes. I wanted to work a little bit longer. I mean, I've enjoyed 45 fantastic years of good health and great career, and it has got something to do with the center of your body, really, isn't it? There it is, and it's pumping everything around. And so I do plan to look after it.
All I can say is, don't break your heart.
There's no one to say, that's it then.